What do you see in the EEGs as you're doing the TMS? Do you actually see the frequency that you're applying with the TMS modulating the wave in the brain?
Okay, so this is a very interesting question, and I think it is something I've been doing EEG and TMS for the last 7 to 8 years. What I have seen, the two things which I've seen, and I think this to be noted. Any activating rhythm reduces theta activity, reduces slow cortical potential, including delta. It also can reduce beta and beta 2 activity, especially when the beta and beta 2 is rhythmic. It makes them arrhythmic or desynchronized, the term which we use. It increases gamma and it increases alpha. The nesting of the gamma and alpha gets increased. Over and over, I've seen in all the activating rhythm. Now, 1 hertz, I have stopped calling it a deactivating rhythm. I think it's a reset rhythm. And it takes care of slow wave. It takes care of theta, predominant slow wave like delta and theta. It also improves alpha. Sometimes it does not. It also reduces beta 2 activity. Its impact on gamma is that it reduces gamma. So if someone asks me based on my experience, these are the things which come to my mind.
Very interesting, because if you
and I've seen it over and over again.
That's very good to know, because it's counterintuitive to a lot of practitioners. You would think that if you apply this frequency here, it would be activating no matter what in that area that you've been applied to. Obviously, there's a lot of subtleties in what I'm saying, but on a neurochemical level, and also in the way that the brain communicates. But if you're decreasing gamma activity, aren't you decreasing the ability of the brain to store new memory? Or
I think the brain has to be seen not as just a blob producing brain waves, but there are multiple modules which are running. So when we are activating one module, we may be deactivating another module. So it has to be understood in a very careful manner, going into the detail of which circuit which we are activating, because it is going to deactivate another circuit. So it's not like you throw a pulse and it's not going to do anything else. It is going to do lots of things to what those neurons are connected to. Down, below it, side on the other contralateral side, and the back of it. Because the other principle is that behind the central sulcus is the sensory area. In front of the central sulcus is all executive motor area. Motor area controls sensory area. So when you're activating motor area, you are controlling sensory area. When you are activating sensory area, you are depressing the motor area. Then the cortical and subcortical. When you're activating this cortical area, you are deactivating the subcortical. Subcortical we cannot activate. We don't go down that far.